Steve Harvey explains how his old feud with Cat Williams ruined him. Did Steve Harvey's feud with Cat Williams ruin Steve's life? It seems so, and the actress did not hide the fact that the attack negatively affected her life and turned many people against her. Please join me in this video so you don't miss the details. Hello everyone, welcome back to News Trends. I follow the most talked about events in the market and always bring you the latest updates. Celebrity lives are full of complex confrontations, and we may never know what happened between them. Steve Harvey finally talked about how his long feud with singer Kate Williams affected his life and turned him into depression. Apparently, Steve didn't know how this attack had changed him until now. If you don't know this story, let me go back a bit and take you back to the beginning. This is undoubtedly an important conflict among comedians. At the time, Cat Williams was best known for her role as Money Mike in the 2002 movie Next Friday. He quickly rose to the level of today's gamers, and you can only imagine that this threatened his job, especially Harvey, who was not as safe as Steve and his other colleagues. While the crowd loves the show, King Harvey praises Kate for her talent and love, giving the audience the impression that it's just a show and that the truth is, Steve is really covering his way. But you wouldn't have guessed, because Steve told the audience, he's one of the hottest newcomers in the country, and he's definitely got my endorsement. They didn't know that a few years later these two comedians would be big. The greatest comedy meet actors of all time. While Harvey and Kate are no strangers to controversy, Williams has always been known for his foul language that got him into a lot of arguments. In 2008, Harvey and Williams' announcement made the headlines. It all started with Williams, who publicly criticized and even attacked Harvey for thinking that Harvey wasn't the king of comedy. During the video match, Kate Williams said, "I want to apologize for what happened, but I want you to understand that the moment you step onto the stage, this is your last chance to be the king of drama. Water, find yourself." Harvey later gets upset that he sent the beef. 2 years after Kat was accused of using the same thing, Harvey vowed never to use the same old joke again. Until the conflict became the talk of the entire comedy world. But worse, the argument made Steve do something he didn't want to do. He is angry and frustrated, which affects the people around him, his friends, family and colleagues. So, here's how Steve Harvey's life changed in one of the biggest meatballs ever, and it's a perfect reminder that holding on to anger and resentment never hurt anyone. Nice. And he has 90 minutes of new stuff to put on Williams. Williams added that Steve's infamous New Year's Eve show should have been done without him, and his name simply included ticket sales. As Kate said, "I had to come and help sell the tickets," and then he reversed it and turned it into something it shouldn't have. Well, Steve Harvey has taken himself out of this story, apparently seeing his decision to pretend the fight with Kate was beyond his level as he was declared the king of comedy and his career skyrocketed. So Steve responded with his unwelcome remarks, "I've always been cold to Kate." He said in an interview in the late 90s, 19, that I didn't know who she was. I mean, I get it, I don't know. I don't know who she is. When he was officially on the radio, he wasn't in a movie or anything, and that guy wasn't famous. This is kind of news. Steve Harvey can be unfair to people. I made a video of him fighting with other actors and even normal people. I can see that. Think about that poison to Hannah Harvey. All he wanted was to show Steve where he was and teach him to respect other comedians, but no one seemed to be telling the comedy king what to say and what to think. Although Steve says that everything with Kate is dead and they even ended the argument, this will be the first time Steve has revealed his truth to the public on his own. Although the picture is perfect and powerful, many fans think they can see Steve and his rival. As one writer put it, he had to ring the bell first. The only reason the King of Comedy tour sold so well was that people were watching Bernie Mac, not Harvey, who wasn't dancing body. Another said, "I'll never forget that Don't Talk to Me email Steve Harvey sent his employees." And Steve's reputation among colleagues and fans has been slow. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.